welcome to GOA 365's English News Bulletin. I'm Susan Gomes and these are the headlines. NGO going to Awas alleges that double tracking in Goa is not a central railway project, says it has evidence to prove the same. Third LPG price hike in a month raises the domestic cylinder rate to 808 rupees in state. To keep an eye on social media and OTT platforms, government unveils new policies. Chikalam Sub-District Hospital to go private, government to bear the cost, says Minister. And now for the news in detail. There is a new twist to the burning railway double tracking issue in Goa. A NGO has alleged that the double tracking and railway expansion in Goa is not a central railway project and they have the evidence to prove it. Here are the details.
Here is a big update on the railway expansion and double tracking in the state. Goinso Awas said that the railway expansion and double tracking is not a central railway project. The convener of NGO, Virato Fernandez, said that he has a letter and a concrete information that this project is not under the Central Railway Act. The government is fooling the people. They have also submitted a memorandum to the Deputy Collector in this regards. Watch to what he has to say.
We have got a letter from the Ministry of Railways themselves dated 16 February 2018. Land acquisition cannot be undertaken under the Railway Act. Why? Because they are saying Railway Act or Law the whole project has to be declared as a special railway project. This has not been declared as a special railway project. आणि एक क्लॉज पळय आसा तातून कितें म्हणटा तुमी म्हणटा रेल्वे एक्ट तर लावपाक जाय फॉर लँड एक्विजिशन यू हॅव टू एक्वायर द होल थिंग इन वन शॉट आतां हांगा कितें जाला सगळे लँड ओनर्स आसा थोडे 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 सगळे आसा इट सेज यू कॅनॉट एक्वायर इन बिट्स ऑफ पार्सल्स ऑफ लँड कित्याक दे आर सेयींग इतले लँड ओनर आसतले थोडे मेवपाकूच ना खंय आसा कितें आसा सो इट वील गेट डिले सो ते म्हणटा तुमचे ओन सरकारान पास केल्लो एक्विजिशन एक्ट ताज्या अंडर तुम्ही एक्वायर करा आमच्या सरकारान कितें केलां लोकांक वायट दिसतले म्हूण वोट करचे ना म्हूण दे हॅव टेकन अ पॉलिटिकल डिसिजन एंड सेड तुमी रेल्वे एक्ट लाया नाल्यार लोक आमचेर बेजार जातले आमकां ती लेटर मेवली वेर दीस गव्हर्मेंट हॅज रिटर्न रेकमेंडिंग दॅट इट शूड बी एक्वायर्ड अंडर रेल्वे एक्ट म्हणजे तुमी आमच्याच लोकांचो घात घेतला.
But the Deputy Collector of Murmagaon Municipal Council, Sachin Desai, said that this is a railway project. Watch.
The Government of India has notified it. As per that, we have already done a publication on the local newspapers. So it was in June 2020. And after that, based on whoever have filed valid objections, we have issued them the notices. So as per that, we are conducting the hearing.
Even members from the opposition under the United Opposition banner submitted a memorandum to the South Goa Collector against the land acquisition of the railway double tracking in the state.
तांणी आज वचून कलेक्टराक एक मेमोरंडम दिलो तातूंत भितर हांव विजय सरदेसाय जयेश साळगांवकार चर्चिल आलेमांव रेजिनाल्ड आनी प्रसाद गांवकार आमी एक कलेक्टराक मेमोरंडम दिलो की आज जे हेअरिंग आसा वास्को 3:30 वरांचेर ते हियरिंग पोस्टपोन करचें अशें आमी कलेक्टरा कडेन मांडलें ताजे हाजे प्रमाणे खूब प्रॉब्लेम्स आसा ताजे मेजरमेंट घेतलो जाल्यार लँड ओनर प्रेजेंट आसपाक जाय तुगेले रेव्हेन्यू ऑथॉरिटीज प्रेजेंट आसपाक जाय तुगेले रेल्वे ऑथॉरिटीचे लोक प्रेजेंट आसपाक जाय आनी दुसरें तातूंत भितर अशें आसा की तुका लँड एक्विजिशन फेअर कंपेन्सेशन एक्ट पळय ताज्या अंडर फेअर कंपेन्सेशन एक्टच्या अंडर ते लँड एक्वायर करपाक जाता ताजे खातीर रेल्वेचो एक्ट इन्वोक केल्लो आसा ते आमी कलेक्टराच्या नजरेक हाडून दिले आनी आमी कलेक्टरा कडेन मागणी केली की आयचे जे हियरिंग आसा ते पोस्टपोन करचे.
This Clinton D'Souza with Hiru Mahale and Sandeep Twekar for GOA 365 in Murmagaon and Margaon.
The double tracking issue has rocked parts of the state. However, as elections results have not reflected on the reasons for the agitations that were being held, the government is quite firm that it will go ahead with the projects. However, NGOs and oppositions too are adamant, especially given that it is an election year. Here's more.
The opposition has submitted a memorandum to the collector South Goa exposing the illegality and the land acquisition using divide and rule policy by the government for double tracking project, and that proceedings this evening at Vasco under Railway Act be stopped. Listen into what they have to say.
Clearly states that to invoke Railway Act, you must declare that project as the special railway project. So, as per declare Corona. Secondly, they have said railway projects are declared kelo. And if you are acquiring under the Railway Act, joint measurements have to be taken by the railway officials, by the revenue authorities, and by the owners, land owners, which is very important. So, without land owners, no measurement can be complete. Third, we have said that they have also said that Fair Compensation Act land acquisition also, land can be acquired under that act.
Project illegal land acquisition करून शकतो आणि divide and rule policy वापरतात. That separate tracts of land are being acquired under separate acts. So separate compensation will be received. So गोंयकारांक divide rule करून एक illegal project सरकार हाडटा. ही आमची चार्ज आहा. त्या खातीर आमी मागला की ते बंद करचे नाल्यार आमी थंय वचून ते बंद उडयतले.
Soon after the opposition met the South Goa collector, some NGOs and some concerned citizens of South Goa came out in protest over the railway project and land acquisition issue. They have demanded to scrap the project immediately.
आता माझी खुद प्रॉपर्टी वयता आनी हांव आसा को-ओनराक तेंच्यांनी नोटीस धाडना, एकल्याक ओनराक धाडटा, कायद्या भितर सगळे को-ओनराक नोटीस धाडपा जाय. आतां भितर गेलो जाल्यार म्हाका आडयता. Co-owners भितर they are not ready to hear, they are not even ready to hear the concerned parties. हो सरकार जो आसा हे फकत फोटिंगपणा करपाक उरला. आयज रायट टू कंपेन्सेशन एक्टा भितर एक्विजिशन जालें 2017 एक्ट आनी आयज हो सरकार जो आसा 1989 एक्ट एक्विजिशन करपाक सोदता. हो खंयचो रूल? हो आयज सरकार सालाजारा भाशेन एक्टिंग करता. आयज आमी सावथ आमचो कलेक्टराक सांगलेलें की आमकां पब्लीक हियरींग नाका, कित्याक सगळे पंचायतींनी आख्खे गोंयचे पंचायतीन डबल ट्रॅकिंग ओपोज केला. जेन्ना CM म्हणटा ऑन रिकॉर्ड की आमकां डबल ट्रॅकिंग नाका, आमकां कोल 50% देंवयता, आमकां हें नाका तें नाका, जेन्ना तुमी उलयता एक आनी करता की दुसरें, इट लुक्स लायक द रेल्वे इज नॉट इन कंट्रोल विथ द गोवा गव्हर्मेंट.
Hiru Mahale and Sandeep Tuekar for Goa 365.
Panchayat Minister Mohan Gudino says that the Chikkalam Sub-District Hospital will offer the services of private doctors. Ironically, the government will bear the cost. Watch the details.
Panchayat Minister Mohan Gudino on Wednesday baited for privatization, saying that the functioning of the Chikkalam Sub-District Hospital was likely to change with private players being involved in the treatment facilities offered to the patients.
आज सरकार सगळे सवलती दिवपाक मेळना म्हणून तुमी चयला GMCनी थोडे वस्तू प्रायवेटायज केल्ल्यो आसात, पूण हेजो अर्थ हे न्ही तेजे कॉस्ट गव्हर्मेंट चडशे कॉस्ट गव्हर्मेंट बेर करता. हांगाय प्रायवेट थोड्यो स्पेशलायज सर्विसीस केल्यार प्रायवेट हॉस्पिटलां मातशे कोणाक पयशे दिवपाक पडपाना. इट विल बी रन प्रायवेटली सो दॅट यू गेट द बेस्ट डॉक्टर्स, बेस्ट स्पेशलिस्ट आनी तेजे कॉस्ट चडशे सरकारूच उडयता. हे भाशेन तें मॉडेल आमकां तरी एक्सप्लेन केल्लें आसा. आतां ते मॉडेलाचो तरी बदल जाल्यार फाल्यां आवाज काडपा पयलीं हांव आसतलो.
Hiru Mahale for Goa 365.
We shall slip into a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The price of liquefied petroleum gas has been hiked again by 25 rupees on Thursday. This is the third hike in this month. Now, the domestic LPG cylinder weighing 14.2 kgs, mostly used in family kitchens, costs rupees 808.
The price of LPG in the state is rupees 808. In Panaji, the price of 35 kg LPG cylinder now costs 2,877.50 rupees, while 14.2 kilograms domestic cylinder cost 808 rupees and 19 kg cylinder cost 1,557 rupees. People have still not recovered from COVID, and with the latest LPG rate hike on the backs of rate hikes in fuel and onions, people are wondering how to make ends meet. There have been protests in the state over this. The three hikes in this month cumulatively amount to 100 rupees. The prices of petrol and diesel too have gone up. LPG is a byproduct of natural gas and crude oil refining. The LPG price depends on the factors such as international crude price and US dollar rupee exchange rate. Bureau Report, GOA 365.
Two bogies of a route testing train got separated and derailed at Kurchorim at 9 a.m. Thursday morning. The train had come from Vasco. No one was injured.
It was a passenger train, but it was empty at the time of the incident. A lot of people frequent the place where the incident happened at its railway station. However, eyewitnesses say that it was luckily that nobody was in the area and even the bogies derailed.
हांगा ती देवली आनी तांच्या नांव ताका हे केला सांगला आनी रावली ती
कितें जालें
जालें काय ना तेंगे ते पयलीं तुटून पडले ते तुटले पळय ते तुटले मग ते हे जाले तेजे हेजी पोना गेले मरे ती गाडी अशी हे जाली आनी हांगा रोखडे देवली ती
लोक आशिल्ले मुखार लोक बीन आशिल्ले
ना लोक कोण नसले
लोक भितर गाडयेन कोण
ना गाडये कोण ना गाडी ती हांगा दवरपा आयले न्हू
सायडीक दवरपा आयले तशें कोणाक काय जालें
ना कोणा काय ना
ओके आनी फुडें गेल्यार कितें जाता आशिल्लें फुडें हें गेल्यार कसं
जाल्यार कितें आनी एक दोन बुकी देवता आसले आनी काय ना
की वास्कोच्यान एक ट्रेन आयली जी टेस्टिंग करपाक लागून हाडिल्ली रोड टेस्टिंग करपाक लागून हाडिल्ली आनी ती पॅसेंजर ट्रेनाचे फक्त एम्प्टी कंपार्टमेंट ते कुडचड्यार सिरफोण पावतकीर ते 2 कंपार्टमेंट घसरले आनी खंयचीच मनशान जाली ना जे ब्लॉकिंग आसतात 2 डब्या लॉकिंग आसतात ते एक लॉकिंग वाटेर पडले ट्रेन स्पिडीर नाशिल्ली जर स्पिडीर आशिल्ली जाल्यार खूब मनशांनी जावपाक चान्सीस आशिल्ले लोकूय तेवटे वता येता आनी जर पडली जाल्यार ती ट्रेन घसरून तर स्पिडीची आशिल्ली घसरपाची चान्सीस आशिल्ले की जाल्यार रेल्वेची डब्बल लेनीचें काम चालू आहा ताका आज लॉस जाता आशिल्लें तरी पूण कसलीच गरज ना पूण कुडचड्यार जो एक गेट आसा ती गेट येवपा वचपाची ही लोकां खातीर यूज जाता पूण आज ती सकाळच्यान दनपार पर्यंत रेल्वेचे जे कामगार आसा ते काम करतात ती सुरळीत काडपा लागून आनी लोकांक कुडचड्यार येवपा वचपाक इतलो त्रास जालो गोवा 365 प्रहर सावर्डेकर कुडचड्या वयल्यान.
We shall slip into a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The Chimbel Garbage Collection Centre was gutted in fire on Wednesday evening. The cause of the fire is still unknown, confounding locals. Here's more.
On Wednesday, the Chimbel Garbage Collection Centre at Indranagar was gutted into fire by some suspicious people, and they suspect the fire could have occurred due to rise in temperature or someone could be the reason.
गार्बेज गुजो पेटलो कोणे लायलो कितें आमकां खबर ना तो मागीर हांवूय नासलो मागीर फायर ब्रिगेडीक फोन करून आपूण हाडून ते पालयलो हेज्या पयलीं असोच कोणें लायल्लो आनीक एकदां हय बेलिंग मशिनां
मेशी कितें डॅमेज जालें तिंगा कितले
मोटर डॅमेज जाला आनी पत्र्यांक मातसो हें जाला आनी लायटीचें हें जें पळय आहा न्हू मिटर तो लासला
एक गार्बेज स्टोरेज करताले तिंगा
स्टोरेज ब्लॉक टायप मशीन आहा न्हू ते ब्लॉक हें करताले त्या ब्लॉकांक तेजें हें जाला उजो लागला ब्लॉक म्हणून कळ्ळें न्हू तुका तें बेलिंगाचें
बरं आतां कितें प्रपोज आहा तुमचें शिफ्ट करपाचें कितें आहा
शिफ्ट करपाचें आहा पयलीं लँडाचें हें जावंक जाय न्हू
कितले डॅमेज जाताले तुमकां समज
5 लाख.
William Rodriguez for GOA 365 in Chimbel.
And now for the weather. Goa is very likely to be dry during the next 5 days. There is no large change in minimum temperature for the next 3 to 4 days. Sky will remain clear and would become partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. Light fog or haze to prevail in the early morning. Maximum and minimum temperatures are likely to be around 33 to 34 degrees centigrades and 22 degrees centigrades respectively.
Dry weather prevailed over Goa. There was no large change in minimum temperature and it was above normal over the state. The lowest minimum temperature of 23.2 degrees Celsius was recorded at Panaji. Weather to remain dry during next 5 days. No large change in minimum temperature during next 3 to 4 days. Sky will remain clear and turn partly cloudy in afternoon and evening. Possibility of fog, haze in the morning. Maximum temperatures to be around 33 to 34 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperatures to be around 22 degrees Celsius. Bureau Report, GOA 365.
With that, we've come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log into our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook Goa 365 TV and subscribe our YouTube channel Goa 365 TV, or download our app on both Android and iPhones to watch it on your mobile. Keep watching Goa 365.